Hi and welcome to Retro Tech Guardian RTG with Ted and I. Today we're going to have a quick look at the Panasonic VHS movie camera, the NV-M10B. It's a full-size VHS camcorder from I think late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, it's I've been at it again. I've bought another one of these cameras. Now I did cheat a little bit with this one. I have actually tested this when I first got it off camera. It does have a couple of issues. We'll have a look at those. You'll see the issues when we go through it. But there won't be a project of trying to repair it just yet. Because in end of March, early April, we will be moving. And I'm going to pack all my stuff away. And well, I'll still be buying the odd bit and doing videos on certain items. But there'll be no repair ones for now, because I've got too many projects on. And I just need to get myself a bit more organised. At the moment I'm doing this on my dining room table. I don't have my own room to do this, so I have to dig everything out to get it out to start it. And obviously it's a dining room table, so it needs to be used. So hopefully when we move, it's a slightly bigger place, I'll have my own room to set up, so that make my own little studio and little repair shop, if you like, to start doing all the repairs. So anyway, we'll have a quick look. So we'll get Ted just out the way for a second. So I got this on eBay. The lady was trying to give it away for free on eBay. She said free to a good home, and in the end I ended up giving her some money for it as a buy it now, because obviously you can't do transactions outside of eBay, or eBay would have given her a strike on her account. So came to a deal. I sent my own courier. The lady packed it up really well, and I got it. There's quite a few extras that come with it first, so I'll go through those. So the first thing I got was the user manual. Nothing really much to see there. It is just a user manual. This user manual is available online, so you can get a PDF version. If anybody wants a link to that, I'll put that in the description below. So yeah, so it's massive, is this thing. Anyway, so first of all, we'll get the instructions out of the way. Now, it came with a few accessories in their original boxes, which was quite nice. I didn't realise that all these were with it, so thank you very much. So this is a shoulder pad, a VW SP7E, and because it is such a big camera, they made a big shoulder pad for it. And as you can see, that fits into the tripod mount. That will fit on the back of the camera. Then you've got your nice curved shape there, fit it onto your shoulder, and just makes it comfier to use. So obviously that was an accessory you could buy at the time. Now, I didn't even know that existed. I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, very nice. It came with it, with its original box, which is also very nice. So we'll put that to one side, out the way. And then the other thing we've got here is the VW AC M10E. And this is the car battery cord for the M10. It won't work with the M7 or the M5. I have an M7 as well. I can yet to do a video on that. But yeah, it's just basically, that's the connector on this one. So it is a slightly different connector. I'll quickly pull it out. It's a bit of a nuisance to get back in. So as you can see, quite a big substantial car cigarette lighter adapter. And if you can see that connector there, yeah, it's quite different to the M5 and the M7. But anyway, very nice to have it boxed. I've not tried the accessories as such yet. I only just tried the camera for functionality. It also came with a cam light, Kaiser Phototechnic video light, 35 watt 6 volt video light, just there with a rechargeable battery, which is obviously dead now. This did come with 3 batteries, by the way, but they're the lead acid batteries, and the batteries are obviously long gone. They've dried up. You can, when you shake them, you could hear them inside. Little bits of dried up whatever rattling around, chemicals I assume, all rattling around. So there is a company that does brand new batteries for these cameras, and for the M5, M7 and M10 they are the same. So I will put a link in the description at the bottom for those, if anybody's got one of these and they want to get themselves a battery. Off the top of my head, I think they're about £18 plus postage. And then it also comes with a mains transformer for 6 volt video lights. But I did notice that although it's a big hefty transformer, the shoe that connects to the light, one of the connections has melted, so it obviously gets very hot. But I've kept it anyway, because it came with it, and we'll be looking at that. So, and here we go, here's the beast. Now it comes in its own protective case, same as the others did. This lead is your battery lead that fits up there. So first of all, we'll get everything out of the box. There's a lot of wires to get out of the box. The camera itself, and then what we'll do is we'll put the box out of the way on the floor to make some space for ourselves. How's that? So I don't know if you can see that. We'll push that back a sec, try and get that in the shot. As you can see, it's a rather big beast, as all of these are. It's got a much better microphone on than the older one. It has a few more features. Yeah, it's quite a nice unit. I don't have the character generator for this one, although I do have it for the M7. I will have to check if that fits. I did notice that the lead that you connect the camcorder to the power unit is slightly different connector. On the other one, this looks like 3-pin for power. On the other one, it looks like there's something like 15 little tiny pins on the power lead. So for whatever reason, this is different. I assume because on the other one, the video signal is sent to the power supply, and then from the power supply back to the TV. On this one it's different. We'll have a quick look at the camera in a second. So we'll have a quick look at this. This is the power supply. It's VW AM10B. It's rated at 12 volt 1.8 amps for the video recorder and 12 volt 1.5 amp for charging. So as you can see on this one, it's just simple power switch on the back, and then just that lead which you saw that connects your battery, and then the lead which is this one which connects to the camcorder. So it comes with a variety of other leads which we're going to need to connect to the TV. Now you can do it straight with this one. You can just do straight component video, straight to component video on the inside of that, which obviously would give you a nice clear picture. So there's too many wires for that, so I think we'll do that another time. We'll connect it up with the RF adapter here. So you get an RF adapter, and basically it connects your 2 phono, and I assume that's your sound, through to this little box here, and then you've got VTR or TV. You can switch it over. So in the old days when you had old analog TVs, that's what you would do, switch them over. So RF out, we'll connect that up to that ready. We'll put that over there and we'll put that to one side. Now my old Triumph telly, you've all seen that before in one of my other videos. Little colour 5-inch TV. It's quite nifty, it's handy for these things, showing these things off. So, right, now the camera itself. Now, actually, what I was thinking was I might, because I think it would be easier if, see how easy that is to get out of there. I might just take this strap off to stop it getting in the way to see it when we're having a look at it. So, bear with me a second. We'll take this off. Okay, and we'll do the same on this side. And we'll see how successful this one's going to be, because it feels a bit tighter in there. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. So yeah, it's got the hot shoe on the top, as you can see here, for mounting the video light. And here you have a headphone DC out and mic. So you can plug another mic in. And this one you'll see on the other side in a second. So we'll carry on this side. So you've got your tape mechanism here, and on this side, like I say, you've got phones out, DC out and microphone sockets for that. You've got your little connector here that you can take your viewfinder off, so you could change your viewfinders. You also have your record button just hidden behind there. You have your zoom, and you have another record button there, and then you have on the front, you have obviously your lens. You have your autofocus piezo light, so that it helps it helps it to autofocus. On the bottom, you can see model NV-M10B, 12 volt 9.8 watt battery operation. And then on the bottom you can see there's your mount for your tripod, and there's a lip there, and that's where that shoulder the shoulder pad would go if you install the shoulder pad. And that's it for the bottom. Now on this side you have your manual zoom. You can focus manually. There's a switch here for auto or manual for your focus. Your fade button, date and time. It's got camera search, plus and minus. It's got standby button. Your shutter speed button, so you can change the shutter speed. And then white balance, auto, outdoor or indoor. You've got your index and a timer internal record. One thing I missed on the bottom, it takes a little 1.5 volt battery to keep the clock just in there. I took the one that was in it out, luckily just in time before it started leaking all over the place. So on this one, you've got the microphone. As you can see, there's a mic select switch. So you can have it on zoom, so as you zoom in and out, the microphone will concentrate on where you're zooming to for the sound. But you can set it to telephoto or wide if you want. And then on the back you have a remote switch, and you'll have an edit switch on and off. And on this side down here you got the battery eject. Just give me a sec. My glasses are useless here. So audio select, you've got hi-fi, mix or normal. You've got an edit function there, so I assume that would be your character generator. You've got video out and your stereo left and right there. and DC in, which is why I was saying it's slightly different. And the reason being is it doesn't send the signal straight to the power supply, it sends it directly from the camera, which is slightly different to the M5 and the M7. On the top you have an operate button, an eject button for the mechanism, and then your slide switch here to play your play, stop, record is insert, audio dubbing, pause, still, fast forward. And then this little one has a reset counter, memory display, you've got your date and time to set and shift, and then your tracking under that little flap, and that's about it for that. So let's plug it in, and we'll show you on. And like I say, it does have issues. I do know about the issues, I've already had a look. I did cheat a little, I suppose. So let's plug the aerial lead into there first. So we'll mount that just down there. It's hard to see what's on the little viewfinder. I will show you the viewfinder if I can, but this just makes it easier to see. So this plugs into the back here. It only fits one way, like so. And we'll plug the power lead in. Now I'll see if I can get Ted. I don't think I will. Don't think I'll be able to reach over there. So, right, we'll just have to focus on the back of one of the chairs here to show you the image on the screen. So we'll give it some power. Okay, so yep, that's on. The TV is now on. Is it on monitor mode or TV mode? Oh, there we go. Now it's on TV mode. So we'll turn the camera on. We'll press the power there. Now we'll just have to tune this in. If I can remember whereabouts, which way I'm going. There we go. So there's the image live. You're not going to see that. So if I do that for you, and we'll turn this brightness and contrast right down, you just might be able to see the image there. As you see, as I put my hand over. One thing I did notice, the autofocus is quite lazy. Doesn't always focus very well. As you can see here, the zoom is working. It zooms in okay. Back. There you go. You can just about see, I think, in the LCD, in the LCD, it's not an LCD, is it? It's a little CRT tube again in this. So you can see that's on, shows the same image, but in black and white. These viewfinders are all in black and white in these older ones. So yeah, so as you can see, it's trying to do the recording, and you can see the image. Now, the problem is, if I was to turn it that way, now if I was to press the record button, it's now recording, and I'll show you in a second what happens when you get the playback. Now, normally you turn the sound up to your TV, you get wicked feedback because the microphone's so close to your speaker, but as you can hear, you don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause that recording. We'll rewind it just a touch, press play, press play. Helps if you press the right button. Well, that's not my recording, that's the, there we go, this should be it in a minute. So, as you can hear, there's no sound and the recording's in black and white. Now, I have no idea why the recording's in black and white. And even when you play back a tape, the tape is played back in black and white. It does not play back in colour. Oh, is that the tracking or does it need tuning again? It was playing alright as you saw earlier. Let's try that again. So it does have issues, as you can see. It was playing okay in the normal black and white earlier. Now it doesn't seem to want to play anything, so we'll try it again. There we go, so that is working. So we'll go back again. Right. And now the pre-recorded side doesn't want to work. I did quickly try and clean the heads on this. It didn't seem to make any difference. So if anybody's got any ideas, I have been on the line and someone did suggest that possibly could be the capacitors failing in the power supply, meaning it's not getting enough power. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's weird how the image comes through as colour, so it is picking it up as a colour image. Let me just stop that and fast forward that tape a bit. Oh, there you go, you're not even getting an image on the screen now. So let's stop that. Turn it back off. Let's try turning that back on. There you go. Now we're not even getting anything on the telly. That's not recorded now. No. So anyway, as you can see, there's problems. It's not done this before for me. It's always shown an image on the camera. You can see it's moving when I put my hand across it. So that might be my TV actually. Yeah, there you go, it's my TV. So we press play. And as you can see, the film on there is playing, but it's in black and white. So it doesn't matter, every tape you play is always in black and white, and so I don't know why that is. A little bit annoying. If anybody's got any ideas, please let me know. It's a shame, it's a lovely machine, the fact that it powers up, and as you can see, you do get a colour image through the CCD when my telly decides to want to play ball. So you can see you do get a colour image. For whatever reason, the playback and the rewind, the playback and the recording, you don't get any sound, and you also don't get any colour. It doesn't matter if it's a colour tape you're playing, if it's just playing or recording. And as you can see, everything else seems to work. The eject mechanism works fine. It's not chewing the tapes up. The inside in here is very clean. For something that's as old as it is, I don't know if you fully get to see that, but it is very clean in there anyway. So I'm at a bit of a loss as to why it's doing it. Like I say, I haven't got time to be doing more projects, so this will be basically put to one side for now. But I wanted to show it, I wanted to show some of the features on it really more than anything. It's got manual focus here, and you can do your manual zoom if you want. It's got all that on it, but unfortunately, like I say, it doesn't work properly, so I can't really show you all the features. Definitely is a tiny little CRT inside the here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that up there to show you. I don't know. It won't come through on camera very well, that. I might do another video with the showing that off at least, like I did the other one, to show it's a little tiny CRT. It's very similar to the other one though, so. But like I say, if anybody's got any ideas of why that might be, someone else suggested that it could be the caps in the power supply need changing because it's failing or breaking down, which stops the enough power to give you sound and colour video footage from playing the tape. It also could be bad caps, I suppose, on the playback board, but it's weird how the sound is the same as well. It is quite lazy to autofocus, but again, I assume it's probably not been used for a while, so that motor probably needs a little bit of oil and a little bit of a service. So again, that will be done in the future. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it, and like I say, if you've got any ideas what it might be, please leave it in the comments. I will do a follow-up video of this in a few months' time. We will have a go at getting it working properly and see what we can find out. If you want any other information about the camera, if you think I've missed something, or you want to know a bit more, or you want to get the instruction book, then please just get in touch. Just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. And yeah, so and also, you know, please subscribe if you like what you see. It does help me, gives me a bit of impetus to do more videos. I am going to be doing another couple this weekend, a couple of little cheap cameras I've bought to show off. Nothing like this. They're both a lot more modern than this. It's not something I normally do, but I'll explain in the videos when I do them. The reason why I'm showing you them and where I got them and how I got them. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. That's the M10B, the Panasonic NV-M10B. Comes across when people are trying to sell them, they call it the semi-professional camera. It is very well made, very good quality, it's sturdy. I like the accessories that I got with it because you don't get them. You don't see many of them for sale, not the original ones in the boxes. So thank you very much for the lady who offered it. I'm glad I've got it, even if it's got problems. I'd rather I've got it than it go in the bin and no one else use it, and it would have just gone into landfill and we would never have seen this machine again. So I'm happy to have it, even if it doesn't work. So as I say, please leave a comment, give us a like if you like it, thumbs down if you don't, and please think about subscribing. It really helped me out. So thank you, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.